Hello princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have a brand new product to feature from a brand that I really enjoy and just haven't ever covered a lot on the channel. Okay, I've been a fan of it in real life, but haven't on the channel, so it's about time, and that's Iconic London. They have a brand new product out, so what better time to talk about them? This is the Iconic London Radiance Complexion Booster. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to try it on. You're actually getting a little sneak peek now in a few different ways you can wear this. We're going to do some comparisons, especially with Auric and Charlotte Tilbury. And then in the demo, we're going to do a full face of Iconic London. I picked up their blush and highlight duo. Wait till you see that. In fact, I don't know if I show it to you well enough in the demo. It's just so pretty. We're going to look at their Glaze dual-ended eyeshadow. Beautiful. Their Glaze dual-ended eyeshadow is $30. I picked it up in the shade Nectar, but it comes in 6 different shades. And this blush that I was showing you with the highlight, I got Rose Glow, but there's another shade too. It's $39. Just beautiful products. And we're also going to use the ever famous, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the lovely Brow Silk, and it comes with a brush. This is their brow wax. It's $25. Just absolutely fantastic and so much fun. Before we get started though, I do want to take a moment to say a huge thank you to community member Michelle. Thank you so much, Michelle. Michelle used that super thanks button that's just down here or down here depending on what side of the video, and it donates directly to the channel, which goes right back into purchasing product for review. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you to all of you who have donated but chosen to remain anonymous. I do understand that. I will always ask permission first. And thank you to all of you lovely people just for your comments and your support. You guys are awesome for using the links to shop with. It all goes back into the channel and back into purchasing product. So thank you so very much. All right, let's get started. Let's talk mostly right now about the new Iconic London Radiance Complexion Booster. What is this? Well, it's $39. It comes in 11 shades. I picked up the shade Champagne Glow, which you can actually see me wearing already. I think I actually did pretty well with choosing it. This can be worn alone, which is actually what you're seeing right here and what you'll see in the demo. It can be mixed with either a tinted moisturizer or even mixed into a fuller foundation, or put on underneath as a primer. It can even go on as part of a skincare routine, maybe just to make the skin look a little bit more glowing. Well, like a primer before you even get to your makeup. Or you can put a little bit on your finger and kind of add it on the high points of the cheeks after everything's done as its own sort of highlighter. So it's a multi-purpose product, much like we have seen before in the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter or the Auric product. So we'll look at those today. Let me just show you a little bit here on my arm. Here is the product. Let me just tell you, by the way, I got it in Champagne Glow, if I didn't say it, but it does come in 11 shades, and I'm just going to show you it here on my arm and then kind of spread it out. It has a nice amount of coverage. Now, I just put that on very thickly, but when it's applied, I mean, look, that's got some good coverage on it. Pardon some lipstick swatches that I have on there from earlier today. I've been filming a lot. Let me show you it next to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. The Hollywood Flawless Filter comes with a doe foot, which is different than the kind of pump on this one. And let me just show you, this one is a little bit thinner. That's shade 3. And you see, even applied broadly like that, it is a little bit of a thinner product. Here's the shade 4, just for fun, since we've got this out. The shade 4 goes a little bit more olive, and I sometimes like it on me as a primer underneath makeup to get rid of redness, but there's just to show you. And as you see, we still have a much more opaque coverage with the new Iconic London product. And then the Auric product also comes with a pump. And I think that this is a little bit more similar. So that also has a nice amount, as you see, of coverage. And I really feel this is kind of in between. So I feel like our Hollywood Flawless Filter has the least amount and is great as a primer or base. Then we have the most amount is the Auric, and I did put on a lot, but it's still got kind of the most amount of almost like ribbon-like coverage. And then this brand new Iconic London Radiance Complexion Booster is somewhere in the middle. If you've wanted to wear the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter and it's been a little bit too little coverage, and if Auric is almost too much or too much when mixed. I think this is a great in-between, and with the 11 stretchy shades, I think it's going to be really easy to find your own shade. And again, you do not have to wear it on its own, but that's how I wanted to try it today. I thought we'd get a good review in if we just used it unadulterated. But I'm surrounded by all these really cool Iconic London products. So let's go ahead and come back with nothing on my face. We're going to go back in time and let's give all of these really nice products a try. Iconic London, finally. Okay, let's create an easy summer makeup look using the brand new Iconic London Complexion Booster and a bunch of other tried and true Iconic London products. They deserve it. They're a really cool brand. All right, so I picked up the shade Champagne Glow. Let's take a look at how it looks on me. Now this can be again mixed or worn alone. I'm going to try wearing it alone today. Let's see if it makes me look summer glowy or summer greasy. One is good, the other one isn't. I was going to put it directly on my face, but let's not. I have a Sonia G Lotus brush. This one is the mixed. So this has a mix of natural and synthetic fibers, making it great, in fact, ideal for liquid products like this. So I'm just kind of dotting and then we'll just go in. Now for extreme transparency, let me tell you that I do have a tad bit of NARS creamy color corrector on, and I have a little bit also of mascara, and that's it. Okay. All right, let's put a little bit more on. I'm not overdoing it because this will go greasy if I overdo it, she says as she's overdoing it. But let's just see. I actually think this works. It has that little bit of coverage like the Auric and a little bit more than, say, the Charlotte. I'm even going to put it on the eyes a little bit like a primer because it's kind of a primer face product. And then I'm going to take my hands and just kind of press it in and just gently do this. And let's see what you guys think of the glow. I think I did really well with the color choice. So obviously these shades will be stretchy. I think I did pretty well. What do you guys think? That's pretty, isn't it? Not a whole heck of a lot of coverage, and normally I would put some concealer on, but I don't want to stop. So we're just going to go with it as it is, faults and all, right? Okay. This, of course, one of the most famous Iconic London products out there. Brow Silk with the brush. It's $25. And I first saw this in use, by Patrick Ta. Famous makeup artist Patrick Ta, long before he had his own collection. And if you know, he does have a brow wax, both a natural shade like this and a tinted in his collection. He always used this one before. Take a MAC Fix Plus and go in there. So we're going to spray it with the MAC Fix Plus first, which I got to open. And I'm just down here spraying, spraying, spraying. And then we'll take the brush that it comes with, and once the product has been kind of wet a little bit, you can kind of stir up that product in there. Don't get too much. You don't want the wax all over your brows. And then go ahead and brush up and let them dry. And it kind of does that laminated look on the brows. This is a great product. Like I said, it's a staple in a lot of makeup artist bags, including Patrick Ta before he released basically his own version of the same product. So this is kind of the original. And what I've done so far right now is just a little bit to perfect the complexion, and then just a little bit just to make the brows stand out just a little bit more. This is not giving me a lot of coverage. It's not giving me even too much glow, but it's just perfecting things a little bit. But go ahead and add this either on top of your foundation. We're going to use a different Iconic London highlighter, but you can tap a little bit of this product on the new product as a highlighter too, the same way you would use the Auric product or the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Let's switch over to the beautiful Silk Glow Blush and Highlight Duo, which I got in Rose Glow. And I'm going to take a Wayne Goss number 2 brush here and just go into this gentle pink shade here. Not even really tapping off the brush, and just add a little bit of color to my cheeks. I'll overdo it just a little bit so you guys can really get a good idea of the shade. And I just wanted kind of a summer rosy look, and I will overdo it on this side as well. By overdo it, I mean just going a little bit heavier than I would for regular usage, but I do want you to see the shade, and I just think that helps a little bit. kind of using my hands to kind of press and blend there. And the reason that I didn't use the brand new Radiance Complexion Booster as a highlight is that I'm going to use the Wayne Goss brush number 12 to use the highlight here in this Blush and Glow palette. But I could also quite easily use the brand new Radiance Complexion Booster as a highlight. I just wanted to go ahead and use this one. And isn't this a pretty product? So far, if I take down my mirror here, we just have a really polished summer look. Oh, I should mention that I do have a little bit of a Rose Ink Light lip stain on. Very nice. Okay, but let's do something a little more with the eyes. I let you guys know that I do have a mascara on already, but I really want to use this Glaze dual-ended eyeshadow. It's a crayon, and I have it in Nectar. Comes in 6 shades, as I told you. I am going to start, we have 2 sides to it. It has this kind of crayon side here, and then it has this glaze side to it on the other end. So let's go ahead and give that a try. Okay. I am just applying the crayon kind of all over the eye. You can use a brush, and I have some here, but Iconic London just says just tap it in with your fingers. And you know, I never resist fingers. I love finger application. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so pretty. Oh, wow. You know what? This is like a creamier color chameleon from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm even putting some into the corner, inner corner of the eye. Look at that. All right, let's try. Let me cover that up. I'll wind it back down and cover it up because I really want to try the glaze on the other side. So here's how the glaze works. It comes out on a teeny little doe foot, just like that. And again, I could use a brush, but they're saying just go ahead and use your fingers. So let's see what I got here. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Okay, let me get my finger out of the way. You can't see anything if my hand's in the way. I know that, you guys. All right, there it is. Without the glaze and with the glaze. Without the glaze and with the glaze. Isn't that pretty? All right, I have enough left on the wand, you guys, because I don't want to go too overboard. I said we were going to do a simple look, but you can see, you could take this. Look how easy this would be just to take into the night. I know that Huda has some double-ended things like this, but hers are, one is matte and one is sparkly. This I like that it's a crayon on one side and then a sparkle, kind of a liquid sparkle on the other side. I like the combination of crayon and liquid rather than liquid and liquid, if that makes sense. I will highly recommend this. Look how much time it looks like I spent on my eyes. Granted, I'm already wearing mascara, but how much time it looks like I spent on my eyes, and you saw how long it took. So that is it. That's my look. I mean, you can't ask for a quicker look than that, along with the cheeks, the brows nice and laminated, and this beautiful brand new Radiance Complexion Booster. So Sarah asked me if this was worth getting, and I think the answer, Sarah, is yes. She asked me in DMs because she's the one who suggested this. Should I get it? Is it worth it? And I said, I don't know. I mean, if you have the Auric, yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit less than the Auric and a little bit more than the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Maybe. Super pretty. Let me know what Iconic London products you have tried. I'm very curious about your experiences with the brand. It's a brand I really love, and I just haven't been able to support as much as I'd like to. So it's a thrill to do a video featuring their products. Do let me know your thoughts down below, Princesses. I'm always curious. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I sure hope that you did. And if you haven't already done so, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I am getting towards 10,000 subscribers. I can't do it without your help. So please make sure you sub, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.